Hey guys, it's Amanda, middle school small group leader. Today I'm going to talk to you about Luke chapter 23. So if you haven't read Luke 23, I highly encourage you before you watch the rest of this, pause this right now and go read it for yourself and then come back and finish this. So there's a lot of important information in Luke 23. It's a very important chapter. In Luke, it leads up to the ultimate gift that Jesus gave us. So in Luke 23, it starts out where Jesus is put on trial and he has to go before Pilate on trial, knowing that he did nothing wrong. He was mocked and scorned, and they accused him of something and found him guilty of something that he knew that he didn't commit. But because of who he is, he went along with it anyways. Later on in the chapter, then it talks about once they accused him and found him guilty of a crime he didn't commit, they ultimately chose to crucify him. So Luke 23 also talks about his crucifixion, and then he dies. And so at the end of the chapter, it concludes with Jesus's burial, how they buried him. But the two things that stand out to me the most in this chapter, number one is forgiveness, and number two is unconditional love. It blows my mind that after what we did as humanity to Jesus, he still, even on the cross, was worried about us. And the verse that was pivotal to me and stood out to me the most was verse 34, when he quotes, "Please forgive them, for they know not what they do." So he literally was beaten to the point of being unrecognizable and put on a cross and scorned and made fun of and watched die. And he was still worried about us and asking God to forgive us because of what we did. That is huge to me. Like, that is such a gift. So even though we're talking about Jesus's crucifixion and his burial, which normally I think of during Easter, the Easter season, the birth of Christ and his death and resurrection, they go hand in hand for the unconditional love that Jesus gave, as God gave us the best gift that could ever be given by giving his son, sending his son to be born, and then knowing that his son would have to die for all of us so that we could spend eternity with him. So no matter what you're going through in this season of life, no matter what this pandemic has brought you, or no matter what your home life looks like, or no matter the struggles you might have, always, always, always know that Christ loves you unconditionally. He meets you where you are. And no matter how you're feeling or what you're going through, his unconditional love is indescribable and the best. Also, forgiveness. Forgiveness is huge. Learn to forgive others for what they might have done to you, and also forgive yourself if you have done something wrong, because Jesus already forgave us. He took it to the cross, and he took it with him so that we don't have to bear that burden on our own by ourselves. So I'm going to leave you with that. Also, my final thought is hope, the hope of knowing and the faith of knowing that it doesn't stop at the cross and the burial. Continue, stay tuned tomorrow, and you'll find out that Jesus's words and promises he made good on, and that everything he says from A to Z is true. So Merry Christmas. We love you all. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas. Hope you have a wonderful Christmas season. Bye.